and I live in the Free State region down in Maryland. I've lived here for 1,149 days, and I'm just grateful to be serving. And second of all, I want to thank the Northeast Zone and the AZF for just giving us an opportunity to collaborate together and to work together and those kind of things, and to, have this time in this workshop to serve both of our zones. So it's today's presentations are between me, Sherry, um, Sam, and John. The four of us have been working to put on some things for you and to go through some things today. Just to give you a little bit of background information and just kind of where this has come from is that recently, I think it was last month, or my time is just kind of going funny these days, maybe back in August, the autonomous zone approached the Northeast Zone about formally collaborating together. And the Northeast Zone was all for that and welcomed the partnership. And so this workshop today, and I'm gonna come back to that word workshop. This workshop today is the first tangible example of us collaborating together. And the spotlight today is going to be on collaboration and planning to do that. So the four of us have been working together along with Chris and some other people, Clarence and some other people who join off and on, but trying to put some things together and put this workshop on. Workshop means to me, in my experience, that this is just not a couple of people standing up at the front of the room, or in this case, on your screen, some talking heads. We need you guys to participate and to give input and to, let your voice be heard. And that's what collaboration is about. And a workshop is just not, it is what it says, work. And it's pleasant work and some things that we want to do together. And we need you guys to participate and make this real. So, the goal of this workshop is to put some spotlight on collaboration, to talk a little bit about the roles of the zones and, from a high level, and then to drill down to particularly our two respective zones and some of the things that we do. We want to talk some about planning and how we can use planning, and we want to actually exercise some of those techniques today. And Sherry will get more into that when we get to it, but I'm just giving you some highlights of the agenda. So when everyone leaves today, and particularly this part of it, we end at 1:45 or 2 o'clock or whatever it turns out to be. We're on NA time, but we just don't want to share all of this information and us work together today and not have any outcomes. We want some outcomes today. We're not looking for a final product. We're not looking to boil the ocean, but we want some outcomes, and we want some tangible things that we can take from here. And one of them is some information that we would take back to both of our zones respectively, but also people to leave with a sense of planning and a sense of being inspired about that, and having some techniques that you can take back to your own area, your group, your region, and actually put some of these things into practice and apply some of the things. So, we want this to be an interactive type session today, and you guys leave with all of that. So I think I've just kind of shared enough, and we'll just keep jumping in as time goes on and as the day moves. But again, we need you guys to actively participate, and participation is just not talking. Participation is listening to, but just interjecting your voice and what you think, particularly around collaboration and working together, and also planning and how we can do some things. So first up is Sam. I don't know how I got you two guys mixed up. Maybe it's your favor or something. I don't know. But anyway, Sam's up, and Sam, I'm just passing the baton to you, buddy.
All right, cool. And thanks everyone for taking the time and being here today. What we wanted to start with, because we didn't know who was going to be here, we did know that we were going to get a lot of NEZF regional delegates, potentially some AZF regional delegates, but since this is open to all of NEZF and AZF, we thought we'd just spend a couple of minutes going through what is a zone, and then what are the NEZF and what is the AZF, just to tee up where we're going to go from there. So I'm just going to share my screen. I've got a couple of slides prepared.